The universe has chosen you, Aries. October's celestial alignment has created a cosmic masterpiece with your name written in the stars. This isn't just another month in your journey. This is the turning point you've been waiting for, the moment when everything finally clicks into place. I've analyzed the planetary movements, studied the ancient patterns, and discovered 12 unmistakable signs that October will transform your life in ways you never imagined possible. The energy surrounding you this month is nothing short of extraordinary. While other signs will experience the usual cosmic fluctuations, Aries stands at the center of a rare astrological phenomenon that occurs perhaps once in a decade. The fiery determination that defines your spirit is about to be amplified by forces beyond our earthly understanding. This isn't speculation or wishful thinking. This is written in the cosmic blueprint that governs our universe. I've spent countless hours decoding the messages hidden within October's astrological chart, specifically for Aries. What I found left me speechless. The alignment of Mars, your ruling planet, with Jupiter's expansive energy creates a powerful catalyst for manifestation in your life. The positioning of Venus brings harmony to areas that have felt discordant for months. The North Node's influence opens pathways that were previously blocked. This perfect storm of positive energy converges around you, creating a field of potential that most people will never experience in their lifetime. Many of you have been struggling through challenging cycles, pushing against obstacles that seemed immovable. You've questioned your path, wondered if your efforts would ever bear fruit, and perhaps even considered giving up on certain dreams. The universe sees your perseverance. October arrives as cosmic validation of your strength, rewarding your Aries determination with breakthroughs in multiple areas of your life. The Secret of the Zodiac channel exists precisely for moments like this, to guide you through these transformative cosmic events with clarity and purpose. Our community of celestial travelers has grown because we provide more than just predictions. We offer actionable insights that help you harmonize it with the universe's intentions. By subscribing to this channel now, you'll ensure you don't miss a single moment of this extraordinary astrological event unfolding throughout October. A quick click on that subscribe button connects you to cosmic wisdom, tailored specifically to your Aries energy. What makes these predictions different from others you might have encountered? Unlike general horoscopes that speak to millions, these insights come from a deep analysis of how October's specific planetary positions interact with Aries' unique astrological signature. I've traced the movements of every celestial body that influences your sign, calculated their precise angles, and translated these cosmic equations into practical guidance. The 12 reasons I'm about to share aren't simply good fortune falling into your lap. They're opportunities strategically placed in your path by the universe, aligned perfectly with your natural Aries capabilities. Each prediction corresponds to a specific planetary movement that activates different houses in your astrological chart. Together, they create a comprehensive picture of transformation, touching every significant aspect of your life. Some of you might feel skeptical, and that's the rational Aries mind at work. But even the most logical among you will find it difficult to ignore the synchronicities that begin appearing in your life as October unfolds. The evidence will manifest in tangible ways: unexpected messages, fortuitous meetings, sudden insights, and doors opening where there were once only walls. This month holds particular significance because it comes at a pivotal point in the larger cosmic cycle affecting Aries. You stand at the threshold of a new chapter, with October serving as the gateway to possibilities that align perfectly with your deepest aspirations. The stars have created a cosmic ladder, and each of the 12 reasons I'm about to reveal represents a powerful rung helping you climb to heights you've only imagined. Let's begin exploring these 12 cosmic blessings, starting with how your relationships will transform through Mars's powerful influence this October. The first reason: Mars enters your house of partnerships, igniting passionate connections and exciting collaborations. The cosmic doorway opens as Mars, your celestial ruler, makes a powerful entrance into your 7th house of partnerships this October. This isn't just any planetary movement, it's a homecoming of fiery energy into the sector of your chart that governs your most significant relationships. When the warrior planet moves through this intimate territory, it transforms the very foundation of how you connect with others. The ordinary becomes extraordinary. Casual conversations evolve into deep, meaningful exchanges. Simple glances carry electric potential. For those of you in established relationships, prepare for a reawakening of passion that may have been dormant during the previous months. The familiar comfort you've built with your partner suddenly feels charged with new possibilities. You'll find yourself noticing details about them you somehow overlooked before. The particular way they smile when they're truly happy, the depth in their eyes when they speak about something meaningful, the subtle changes in their voice when they express vulnerability. Mars illuminates these nuances, helping you appreciate the complex being you've chosen to journey with. Singles among you will experience a magnetic quality to your energy that draws potential partners into your orbit with surprising ease. People who would normally pass by without notice will feel compelled to strike up conversations. The universe conspires to place you in the right places at exactly the right moments for meaningful encounters to unfold. That coffee shop you visit daily, the book club you recently joined, your weekly fitness class, these familiar settings become stages for potentially life-changing meetings. But Mars's influence extends beyond romantic partnerships. Professional collaborations take on a dynamic energy that propels projects forward at an exhilarating pace. Colleagues who previously showed little interest in your ideas suddenly become your most enthusiastic supporters. The person across the negotiation table finds themselves nodding in agreement, wondering why they ever hesitated to join forces with you. Your natural Aries leadership quality, amplified by Mars's favorable position, inspires others to follow your vision with genuine enthusiasm rather than mere compliance. Even friendships undergo a transformation under this planetary influence. Surface-level connections deepen into bonds of genuine understanding and mutual support, the friend you've kept at arm's length because of past disappointments. October creates the perfect conditions for healing and renewed trust. The casual acquaintance you've always felt a strange kinship with, this month reveals why your paths were meant to cross. The second reason, a rare Venus-Jupiter alignment on the 8th brings unexpected financial windfalls and lucky breaks. Circle October 8th on your calendar in bright red ink. This day hosts one of the most financially fortunate astrological events you'll experience all year. A rare alignment between Venus, the planet of value and resources, and Jupiter, the cosmic benefactor associated with expansion and abundance. This celestial dance occurs in your second house of personal finances and self-worth, creating a perfect storm of prosperity that manifests in tangible forms. This alignment doesn't happen by chance. The cosmic timing is deliberate, arriving precisely when your recent efforts have created the perfect foundation for abundance to build upon. The seeds you've planted through hard work, strategic decisions, and faithful persistence over the past 6 months reach maturation under this nurturing planetary influence. For many Aries, this Venus-Jupiter blessing appears as unexpected money finding its way to you through channels you least expect. The investment you made with moderate hopes suddenly yields remarkable returns. The client project you completed months ago generates a surprising bonus payment. The property you've owned silently appreciates in value, creating equity you hadn't anticipated. Some of you may even experience literal windfalls, inheritances, gifts, refunds, or settlements arriving without warning, as if the universe is rewarding your patience with tangible proof of its generosity. But this alignment's gifts extend beyond traditional financial gains. Jupiter expands whatever it touches, while Venus infuses it with harmony and beauty. Together they enhance your relationship with material resources, shifting your perspective from scarcity to abundance. You'll notice opportunities that would have previously escaped your attention. Doors that seemed firmly closed reveal themselves to be merely waiting for the right touch, your touch, to swing open. This cosmic configuration particularly favors creative endeavors with commercial potential. The artistic project you've been developing as a labor of love suddenly reveals its market value. The skill you've cultivated purely for personal satisfaction becomes the exact expertise someone is willing to compensate generously for. Your unique approach to problem solving a natural extension of your Aries ingenuity, positions you as the perfect solution provider in a situation where traditional methods have failed. The Venus-Jupiter alignment also transforms how others perceive your value. Expect recognition that translates into tangible benefits. The promotion you've deserved for months, the client who finally agrees to your proposed fee without negotiation, the opportunity to showcase your talents to an audience that truly appreciates their worth. This cosmic validation of your value isn't merely about ego satisfaction. It recalibrates your entire relationship with receiving, allowing you to accept abundance as your natural birthright rather than an occasional stroke of luck. The third reason, the full moon in your sign amplifies your natural confidence, making you irresistible to others. When the full moon illuminates the night sky in your sign this October, it casts its silvery light directly on your authentic essence. This celestial spotlight doesn't create anything new within you. It simply reveals what has always been there, amplifying your natural Aries charisma to irresistible levels. This lunar event represents the culmination of a 6-month energy cycle that began with the new moon in your sign earlier this year. Seeds of self-discovery planted then now blossom into full expression. This full moon activates the first house of your chart, the house of self, identity, and personal projection. While other signs might experience this lunar energy as disruptive or challenging, for you it feels like coming home to yourself, parts of your personality that you've kept hidden, perhaps your vulnerability beneath your courageous exterior, or your visionary thinking behind your action-oriented approach, emerge into balanced harmony with your more familiar traits. The result is a magnetic authenticity that others find compelling beyond rational explanation. People are drawn to you not simply because of what you say or do, but because of the congruence between your outer actions and inner truth. This alignment creates a rare form of charisma that can't be manufactured or performed. It can only be embodied. In business meetings, social gatherings, intimate conversations, or even brief encounters with strangers, you'll notice people leaning in, maintaining eye contact longer, and showing genuine interest in your perspectives. This lunar-enhanced magnetism particularly affects how you communicate. Your words carry a conviction that penetrates beyond intellectual understanding to touch something deeper in your listeners. When you speak your truth during this time, it resonates with others at a soul level, creating connections based on authentic recognition rather than social convenience. The full moon's position also creates a perfect opposition to the sun in your relationship house, illuminating the dynamic between your individual identity and how you relate to others. This opposition isn't about conflict, it's about balance and integration. You discover that the strongest connections don't require diminishing your fire, but finding those who are ignited by your flame rather than threatened by it. This celestial event grants you a precious gift, the ability to be fully yourself without apology or explanation, and to witness how this authenticity naturally attracts the exact people, opportunities, and experiences that align with your true path. The confidence you feel isn't the brittle kind that requires constant external validation. It's an unshakable knowing that emerges from deep within, independent of circumstances or opinions. As this lunar influence peaks, you'll find yourself making decisions with remarkable clarity, free from the doubts or hesitations that may have clouded your judgment in recent months. This decisiveness, combined with your enhanced presence, positions you to take bold actions precisely when opportunities for advancement present themselves. The fourth reason, Mercury's favorable position enhances communication, helping you finally express what's been on your mind. Mercury, the celestial messenger, glides into a position of remarkable strength in your chart this October, creating neural pathways between your thoughts and words that feel like newly paved highways. This placement is particularly significant for you, Aries, because your natural tendency toward action sometimes leaves your communication skills underutilized. While you excel at decisive moves, the nuanced art of expressing complex emotions and thoughts can occasionally challenge even the most articulate among you. This month, that changes dramatically. Mercury's favorable angle to your sun sign activates your third house of communication with precision and clarity that feels almost supernatural. Thoughts that previously remained tangled in your mind suddenly arrange themselves into eloquent expressions. The perfect words arrive precisely when you need them, whether you're navigating a delicate conversation with a loved one, presenting a bold proposal to colleagues, or articulating your deepest aspirations to someone who needs to understand your vision. For those of you who've been carrying unspoken truths, feelings left unacknowledged, ideas yet to be shared, boundaries waiting to be established, Mercury's position creates the ideal conditions for release. The planetary energy supports not just the act of speaking, but ensures your message lands exactly as intended. The chronic miscommunication that has plagued certain relationships suddenly dissolves as your words find their mark with remarkable accuracy. This Mercury placement particularly enhances written communication. The emails you craft resonate with unusual impact. The messages you send carry emotional clarity that transcends the limitations of text. For creative Aries souls, this translates to exceptional productivity in writing projects, whether professional documents, personal journaling, or artistic expression. Words flow from your consciousness to the page with minimal resistance, capturing the essence of what you truly mean to convey. The mercurial gift extends beyond your outward expression to enhance your receptive listening abilities as well. You'll notice subtleties in others' communication that typically escape your attention. The slight hesitation that reveals uncertainty, the tonal shift that indicates deeper meaning, the careful word choice that betrays underlying concerns. This heightened perception allows you to respond with unprecedented empathy and insight, strengthening connections through genuine understanding. This enhanced communication clarity arrives at the perfect moment, as several planetary influences have been stirring revelations in your subconscious. Ideas and realizations that have been brewing beneath the surface of your awareness now have a direct channel for expression. The intuitive flashes you've experienced but dismissed as passing thoughts reveal themselves as significant insights worthy of articulation and exploration. Pay particular attention to dreams during this period, as Mercury's position creates a rare bridge between your subconscious wisdom and your waking awareness. The symbols and scenarios that play out in your dream state contain valuable messages that you're now uniquely equipped to interpret and integrate. Keep a journal by your bedside. The insights captured immediately upon waking may contain solutions to challenges you've been grappling with for months. The fifth reason: Saturn ending its retrograde releases career blockages that have held you back since summer. The stern taskmaster of the zodiac, Saturn, concludes its retrograde journey this October, sending ripples of liberation through your professional life. Since early summer, this planet's backward motion has been reviewing and reassessing the foundations of your career structure, sometimes feeling like an invisible force applying brakes to your momentum. Projects stalled without explanation. Decisions from higher-ups remained perpetually pending. The recognition you deserved seemed mysteriously delayed. This wasn't punishment but preparation. Saturn's retrograde period forced necessary reassessment of your professional foundations, ensuring they were solid enough to support the significant growth awaiting you. Like a building inspector examining each beam and connection before approving construction of additional floors, Saturn has been methodically testing the integrity of your career structure. As Saturn stations direct, the accumulated energy of months of review releases in a powerful forward surge. The projects that seemed hopelessly stalled suddenly received green lights. The decision makers who appeared perpetually hesitant now move with decisive clarity. The recognition that felt unjustly withheld arrives with interest added, often in forms more substantial than mere acknowledgement. Promotions, increased responsibilities aligned with your strengths, or opportunities to lead initiatives that showcase your unique capabilities. This Saturnian shift affects more than external circumstances. It transforms your relationship with authority itself. The retrograde period likely brought confrontations with how you perceive and interact with power structures, both your own authority and that of others in your professional sphere. As the retrograde ends, you emerge with a more mature understanding of how to navigate hierarchies effectively without compromising your authentic Aries leadership style. For Aries entrepreneurs and business owners, Saturn's direct motion coincides with structural improvements that strengthen your enterprise's foundation. The organizational weaknesses you've been aware of but unsure how to address suddenly become fixable with elegant solutions. The systems that required refinement reveal clear paths for optimization. The boundaries that needed reinforcement with clients or team members can now be established with confidence and respect. Saturn's influence extends to your long-term career vision as well. The retrograde period likely raised questions about your ultimate professional destination, whether your current path truly aligns with your deepest purpose and most authentic expression. As Saturn moves forward, clarity emerges about necessary adjustments to your trajectory. Some of you will recommit to your current direction with renewed conviction. Others will recognize the need for strategic pivots that better align with your evolved understanding of your professional purpose. This planetary shift particularly benefits Aries individuals working in traditional fields or established institutions where advancement depends on recognition from authority figures. The Saturnian energy brings a newfound respect for your capabilities from exactly the people whose approval unlocks next-level opportunities. Your previous efforts, which may have seemed to disappear into a void of unacknowledgement, suddenly received the attention and appreciation they deserve. The sixth reason, a powerful cosmic triangle forms between your house of creativity, adventure, and self-expression. Perhaps the most extraordinary astrological configuration this October is the formation of a grand trine, a perfect equilateral triangle in the heavens, connecting three critical houses in your chart. This harmonious alignment links your fifth house of creativity and joy, your ninth house of expansion and adventure, and your first house of self-expression and personal identity. This rare geometric pattern creates channels of effortless flow between areas of life that typically require conscious integration. This grand trine operates like a closed circuit of creative energy, each point amplifying and enhancing the others in a continuous feedback loop of inspiration and manifestation. An idea sparked in a moment of self-expression flows effortlessly into creative development, then expands through adventurous exploration, ultimately returning to strengthen your authentic expression, each cycle enriching and evolving your creative output. For artistically inclined Aries, this configuration brings unprecedented creative fertility. Projects that previously existed only as vague concepts suddenly take definite shape with remarkable ease. The mysterious process of translating inspiration into tangible creation, often the most challenging aspect of creative work, flows with unusual fluidity. You'll find yourself moving from conception to completion with fewer obstacles and greater satisfaction in the results. This cosmic triangle particularly enhances collaborative creativity. Ideas shared with like-minded individuals don't merely survive the exchange, they flourish, evolving into expressions more magnificent than any participant could have developed alone. The adventure component of this trine draws the perfect collaborators into your sphere, people whose skills and perspectives complement yours in ways that create alchemical transformation of ordinary concepts into extraordinary creations. Beyond artistic pursuits, this grand trine elevates any endeavor requiring innovative thinking. Business challenges that seem to demand either-or solutions suddenly reveal both and possibilities. Technical problems that appeared insurmountable yield to unexpected approaches that emerge from the intersection of disciplined analysis and intuitive leaps. The boundaries between logical problem-solving and creative ideation dissolve, allowing you to draw from both with fluid ease. The self-expression aspect of this triangle deserves special attention, as it functions as both source and destination in this energetic circuit. The cosmic alignment encourages authentic expression that transcends conventional boundaries and expectations. You'll find yourself naturally challenging outdated self-concepts, expressing aspects of your identity that have remained hidden or underdeveloped. This emergence isn't forced or strategic. It unfolds organically as the energy flowing through the grand trine dissolves internal barriers to full self-expression. This astrological pattern creates particularly favorable conditions for learning and knowledge expansion that fuels your creative development. Information doesn't merely accumulate, it integrates, finding immediate application in your creative and professional endeavors. The books you read, the conversations you engage in, the observations you make, all these inputs synthesize with unusual speed and coherence, building your expertise and expanding your conceptual framework in ways that directly enhance your creative output. Pay special attention to spontaneous opportunities for adventure during this period, even those that seem to arise from coincidence or chance. The ninth house influence in this grand trine orchestrates seemingly random encounters and experiences that contain exactly the inspiration or connection your current creative direction requires. What appears as a detour often reveals itself as the most direct path to your next creative breakthrough. The seventh reason, unexpected travel opportunities arise that align perfectly with your adventurous spirit. The cosmic cartographer has been busy drawing new routes on your personal map this October, Aries. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and opportunity, activates your ninth house of travel, higher learning, and broader horizons in a way that manifests as unexpected invitations to journey beyond your familiar territory. These aren't just any travel opportunities. They're precision-targeted experiences that resonate with your soul's current evolutionary needs. For many Aries, these travel openings appear seemingly out of nowhere. The friend who suddenly has an extra ticket to a destination you've always wanted to explore. The work assignment that unexpectedly requires your presence in a location that's been calling to your spirit. The last-minute deal on flights to a place that's been recurring in your dreams. The universe conspires to create pathways of movement that feel both surprising and strangely inevitable. What makes these travel opportunities particularly significant is their perfect alignment with your inner development. The destinations that become available aren't random. They're locations that contain exactly the experiences, encounters, or environments your spirit currently requires for expansion. Some of you will be drawn to places of ancient wisdom, where civilizations have left energetic imprints that resonate with questions you're currently contemplating. Others will find yourselves in natural landscapes, whose elemental power speaks directly to aspects of your nature that seek expression. This travel influence extends beyond physical journeys to include virtual explorations and intellectual voyages. Online connections with people from different cultures bring perspective-shifting conversations into your daily experience. Books find their way into your hands that transport you to worlds previously unimagined. Documentaries and films cross your path that expand your understanding of possibilities beyond your current conception. The ninth house influence activated this month particularly enhances the transformative potential of your travels. These journeys won't merely be pleasant diversions or temporary escapes. They'll function as initiatory experiences that catalyze profound shifts in your worldview and self-perception. You'll return from even brief excursions feeling that something fundamental has changed in how you understand yourself and your place in the larger human story. For Aries individuals whose work involves communication, teaching, publishing, or media, these travel experiences directly enhance your professional effectiveness. The perspectives gained translate immediately into more inclusive and resonant messaging. The stories collected become powerful illustrative material that brings your concepts to life. The cultural understanding acquired enables you to connect with more diverse audiences in authentic ways. The adventurous Aries spirit that sometimes feels constrained by routine responsibilities finds joyful expression through these travel opportunities. The part of you that thrives on discovery, that comes alive in new environments, that expands through encounter with the unfamiliar. This essential aspect of your nature receives cosmic nourishment this October. The result is a revitalization of your pioneering energy that extends into all areas of your life. The eighth reason, your ruling planet Mars forms a harmonious aspect with Jupiter, expanding your influence and power. Mid-October brings one of the most powerful planetary alignments for your sign specifically, a harmonious trine between Mars, your celestial ruler, and Jupiter, the planet of expansion and abundance. This aspect creates a superconductive channel between your raw power, Mars, and your capacity for growth and influence, Jupiter. The result is a remarkable amplification of your natural leadership abilities and personal impact. This Mars-Jupiter conversation in the cosmic realm translates into tangible enhancement of your presence in every room you enter. Without changing your behavior or consciously projecting authority, you'll notice people responding to you differently, listening more attentively, showing greater receptivity to your ideas, naturally deferring to your judgment in group decisions. This isn't manipulation or domination. It's a natural recognition of the authentic power you embody when these planetary energies align in your favor. For Aries individuals in leadership positions, this aspect brings unprecedented effectiveness in rallying others around shared objectives. Your vision, articulated with Mars-powered clarity and Jupiter-expanded inspiration, connects with something deep in your team members, transforming compliance into genuine commitment. The resistance you may have previously encountered when introducing innovative approaches suddenly dissolves, replaced by enthusiastic engagement with your forward-thinking initiatives. This planetary alliance particularly enhances your ability to influence without overt authority. In situations where you lack official position but possess valuable insights, you'll find others naturally turning to you for guidance and perspective. Your suggestions, offered without demand or pressure, carry a weight that inspires implementation. Your assessments, shared without insistence, factor significantly into collective decisions. The Mars-Jupiter trine also expands the scope of your impact beyond your immediate environment. Ideas you share in meetings ripple outward, gaining supporters beyond those initially present. Projects you initiate attract attention from higher levels of your organization or wider circles in your industry. Content you create reaches audiences far beyond your existing network, often finding its way to exactly the people who most need or value your particular perspective. This cosmic configuration brings particular benefits for entrepreneurial Aries spirits. Business ventures launched or expanded under this influence tend to grow with unusual momentum. Marketing efforts yield responses far exceeding normal conversion rates. Partnership opportunities arise that multiply your reach without dividing your control. The universe seems to provide accelerated pathways between your initiatives and their maximum potential realization. Beyond external influence, this Mars-Jupiter aspect transforms your relationship with power itself. Internal conflicts about authority, whether doubts about your right to lead or concerns about the responsible use of influence, find resolution through experiences that demonstrate both your capacity and integrity in wielding power. You discover that your most natural expression of leadership creates expansion and opportunity for everyone in your sphere, aligning personal empowerment with collective benefit. The ninth reason, the October eclipse activates your zone of transformation, clearing outdated patterns and beliefs. The eclipse arriving this October casts its shadow directly across your 8th house, the mysterious realm of deep transformation, shared resources, and psychological renewal. Unlike ordinary full or new moons that gently illuminate or seed intentions, eclipses create quantum leaps in consciousness, often through experiences that reveal what has been hidden in shadow. This particular eclipse functions as a cosmic reset button, specifically for patterns and beliefs that have outlived their usefulness in your evolutionary journey. What makes this eclipse especially powerful for Aries is its activation of the specific area of your chart that governs transformation itself. While all signs experience the eclipse energy, for you it directly engages the celestial machinery responsible for catalyzing profound change. This creates a double amplification effect, transformation of your capacity for transformation, resulting in breakthrough shifts that might otherwise require years of gradual evolution. The 8th house territory illuminated by this eclipse includes your relationship with resources shared with others, whether financial, emotional, or energetic. Long-standing patterns in how you merge your assets, energy, or vulnerability with partners undergo accelerated reassessment. Imbalances that have persisted despite conscious efforts to address them suddenly become solvable as the eclipse energy reveals their hidden roots. New arrangements emerge organically that honor both your independence and your capacity for deep connection. This eclipse particularly focuses on beliefs about personal power that were formed in early experiences but no longer serve your adult reality. Subtle convictions that have limited your willingness to fully claim your authority or influence. Perhaps fears that power corrupts, concerns about visibility making you vulnerable, or beliefs that your success might threaten important relationships. Rise to conscious awareness, where they can be examined and released. What emerges is a more integrated relationship with your own potency, free from outdated constraints. The transformation extends to your relationship with the concept of endings itself. The Aries spirit naturally orients toward beginnings, the exciting launch, the fresh start, the new territory. This eclipse brings healing to your relationship with completion, helping you recognize the power in consciously closing chapters that have fulfilled their purpose. You develop a new appreciation for the sacred nature of endings as necessary precursors to the beginnings you naturally celebrate. For many Aries, this eclipse coincides with surprising revelations about financial opportunities previously overlooked. Resources that have been available but unnoticed suddenly come into awareness. Investment possibilities aligned with your values present themselves with unusual clarity. Collaborative ventures that leverage shared resources show potential beyond what either party could create independently. The universe reveals abundance that was present but imperceptible before the eclipse illumination. The psychological dimension of this 8th house eclipse brings particular gifts of insight and release, aspects of yourself that have remained in shadow, whether talents undeveloped due to fear of judgment, desires unexpressed due to concerns about propriety, or strengths underutilized due to doubts about worthiness, emerge into conscious awareness with surprising clarity and integration. Rather than the difficult shadow work this might suggest, the process feels liberating, like finally putting down a heavy burden you didn't realize you were carrying. What distinguishes this transformational process from previous growth periods is its gentleness despite its depth. The changes catalyzed by this eclipse don't require struggle or suffering to implement. Instead, outdated patterns and beliefs seem to dissolve of their own accord, their energy peacefully reabsorbed and redirected toward patterns that better serve your current evolution. You experience the rare phenomenon of profound transformation without trauma, growth through grace rather than challenge. The 10th reason, a surprise encounter with someone from your past brings closure and healing. October weaves an unexpected thread of continuity through your life's tapestry, Aries, as the cosmic choreographer arranges a reunion that carries profound healing potential. Someone from your past, perhaps someone you've thought of occasionally with a mixture of unresolved feelings, reappears in your life through what seems like coincidence, but is actually precise celestial timing. This encounter doesn't happen by chance. It occurs exactly when both you and this person have evolved to the point where genuine resolution becomes possible. The nature of this reunion varies widely among different Aries individuals. For some, it's a direct reconnection, a message that appears in your inbox, an unexpected meeting in a public place, or a mutual friend who mentions they've recently been in contact. For others, the encounter happens in more subtle ways. Perhaps you discover something they've created that provides insight into questions you've carried, or you learn about their journey through mutual connections in a way that completes an unfinished emotional chapter. What makes this encounter particularly significant is its perfect timing in your developmental journey. Had this reconnection occurred months earlier, the conditions wouldn't have been right for the healing it now makes possible. The personal growth you've undergone, especially through the challenging aspects of the past year, has prepared you to engage with this relationship from a perspective of wisdom rather than reactivity. Similarly, the other person has experienced their own evolution, creating the possibility for an exchange that transcends old patterns. This reunion specifically addresses unfinished emotional business that has subtly influenced your current relationships, often outside your conscious awareness. Perhaps it's a former romantic partner whose departure left questions about your worthiness of love. Maybe it's a friend whose disappearance planted seeds of doubt about the permanence of connection. It could be a mentor whose approval you still unconsciously seek in your professional endeavors. Whatever form this relationship took, its unresolved elements have continued to shape your expectations and patterns in subtle but significant ways. The conversation or exchange that occurs brings surprising clarity to aspects of the relationship you've misunderstood or misinterpreted. Perspectives shift as you gain insight into motivations you couldn't perceive at the time. Behaviors that seemed directed at you personally reveal themselves as expressions of the other person's limitations or struggles. The narrative you've carried about what happened transforms through expanded understanding, releasing emotional energy that has been bound in outdated interpretations. What distinguishes this healing encounter from ordinary reconnections is the completion it brings. Rather than reopening old wounds or reigniting extinguished flames, this exchange functions as the perfect final chapter in a story that needed proper conclusion. You'll find yourself able to integrate this relationship into your life history with a sense of appreciation for its role in your development, free from the emotional charge it previously carried. The result is a profound sense of lightness, as if an invisible weight you've carried has finally been set down. This closure creates space for your current and future relationships to develop without the unconscious interference of unresolved past dynamics. You'll notice subtle but significant shifts in how you engage with important people in your life. Greater trust where suspicion once lingered, more vulnerability where protective barriers once stood, clearer boundaries where confusion once reigned. These improvements aren't the result of conscious effort, but natural outcomes of the healing this encounter facilitates. The 11th reason: your physical vitality reaches a peak, giving you unstoppable energy for new projects. The celestial bodies governing your physical well-being align in October to create an exceptional surge of vitality in your body and energy systems. Mars, your ruling planet, receives amplifying aspects from both Jupiter and the Sun, creating a triple harmony of energetic influence that manifests as tangible enhancement of your already robust Aries constitution. This isn't merely feeling well or rested. This is physical vitality at a peak level that supports extraordinary endeavors. Your natural Aries energy, characterized by quick bursts of intense activity, transforms this month into sustained power that carries you through complex projects without the usual dips in momentum. The physical fatigue that typically signals your limits seems mysteriously postponed, allowing you to maintain focus and drive well beyond your normal thresholds. Activities that would ordinarily deplete your reserves leave you invigorated instead, your energy system operating with unusual efficiency. This vitality surge particularly benefits your muscular system and physical capabilities. Athletes among you will notice improvements in performance metrics without changes to your training regimen. Strength seems to develop more rapidly in response to resistance. Endurance extends beyond previous limitations. Recovery accelerates, with muscles rebuilding more efficiently after exertion. Even those who don't engage in formal athletic pursuits experience enhanced physical capacity in everyday activities, more stamina for demanding workdays, greater resilience during travel, increased physical confidence in all endeavors. Beyond raw physical energy, this cosmic configuration enhances the intelligence of your body's systems. Intuitive awareness of what your physical form needs for optimal functioning becomes more accessible and clear. You find yourself naturally drawn to foods that truly nourish your unique constitution. Exercise choices align more precisely with your body's current requirements. Rest happens at exactly the right intervals to support sustained productivity rather than collapse from exhaustion. This physical renaissance creates the perfect conditions for launching demanding new projects or initiatives. The energy required for beginning, always significant as systems must overcome inertia to establish momentum, flows in abundance. Projects that would normally require careful pacing to avoid burnout can advance with unusual speed without depleting your resources. Multifaceted endeavors that demand attention across diverse aspects can receive the comprehensive focus they require. For creative Aries spirits, This vitality directly enhances your artistic expression. The connection between your physical energy and creative output strengthens, allowing inspirations to move from conception to manifestation with fewer obstacles. The stamina required for refining raw creative impulses into polished expressions becomes readily available. The patience needed for technical mastery, often challenging for the quick-moving Aries temperament, flows more naturally when supported by robust physical energy. This peak vitality particularly benefits projects requiring sustained mental focus alongside physical endurance. The integration of your mental and physical systems reaches unprecedented harmony, with ideas flowing freely while your body maintains the energy to implement them. Complex intellectual challenges that would typically exhaust your mental resources become engaging puzzles your mind eagerly solves, supported by a physical system that provides the necessary foundation without demanding attention for its own needs. The timing of this vitality surge aligns perfectly with several other cosmic influences mentioned earlier, creating a comprehensive support system for significant life initiatives. Your enhanced physical capacity arrives precisely when communication clarity, leadership influence, and transformative opportunities converge, allowing you to fully capitalize on these aligned advantages through concrete action sustained by robust energy. The 12th reason. The stars align to bring a long-held dream into reality, proving that your famous Aries persistence pays off. The culminating cosmic blessing of October arrives as the manifestation of a vision you've carried perhaps for years, as multiple planetary influences converge to transform possibility into reality. This isn't wishful thinking or vague potential. It's tangible realization of a specific dream that has significant meaning in your life journey. The universe delivers concrete evidence that your persistence, that remarkable Aries quality of continuing despite obstacles, creates results that justify every moment of determined effort. What makes this manifestation especially meaningful is its connection to core aspects of your authentic self-expression. This isn't a random achievement or generic success. It's the emergence of something that reflects your unique contribution, something that could only exist because you specifically held the vision and did the work to bring it into being. The dream that materializes carries your distinctive signature, embodying qualities and values that matter deeply to you. For many Aries, this manifestation appears in the professional realm as recognition or opportunity, perfectly aligned with your true purpose. The position that leverages your natural leadership while engaging your genuine interests becomes available. The project that allows full expression of your innovative thinking receives necessary funding or support. The audience that truly values your unique perspective discovers your work. The collaborators who enhance rather than dilute your vision enter your professional sphere. Others experience this dream realization in more personal dimensions. The relationship that honors both your independence and your capacity for deep connection finally takes form. The living environment that supports your authentic lifestyle becomes available. The creative expression that has existed as internal vision finds its external form. The community that appreciates your genuine nature rather than expecting conformity welcomes you as a valued member. What distinguishes this manifestation from ordinary achievements is the element of synchronicity surrounding its emergence. Multiple factors beyond your direct control align in ways that could not have been orchestrated through planning alone. Timing proves perfect despite not being deliberately chosen. People whose involvement proves essential appear without being sought. Resources become available precisely when needed. These coincidences reveal the universe's collaborative participation in bringing your dream to fruition. This dream realization serves as powerful validation of your intuitive wisdom. The vision you've held, perhaps despite logical arguments against its possibility or practical concerns about its viability, proves sound in its essential nature. The doubt you've occasionally entertained, whether this dream truly aligned with your path or merely represented wishful thinking, dissolves in the face of tangible manifestation that feels unmistakably right, confirming your inner knowing was trustworthy all along. The journey to this manifestation has likely included periods of apparent stagnation or even backward movement. October brings understanding of how these seeming delays or detours were actually necessary components of the manifestation process. The skills developed during frustrating waiting periods prove essential for managing the dream now realized. The connections formed during apparent diversions provide crucial support for the emerging vision. The perspectives gained through disappointing setbacks inform wisdom that enhances the dream's ultimate form. Perhaps most significantly, this dream realization transforms your relationship with the manifestation process itself. The concrete evidence that persistence creates results, even when those results arrive on timelines different from your expectations, builds confidence in your capacity to bring other visions into reality. The patience that doesn't come naturally to your Aries spirit becomes more accessible as experience proves its value. The balance between focused effort and surrendered trust finds practical calibration through this living example of successful creation. As this long-held dream takes tangible form, it naturally generates momentum toward your next vision. Rather than representing a final destination, this manifestation functions as a significant milestone in your continuing journey of creation. The confidence, skills, connections, and insights gained through bringing this dream to reality become foundation for even more expansive visions. The Aries pioneering spirit, validated by this achievement, already begins seeking the next horizon for exploration and manifestation. This October culminates the promise written in your stars, Aries, a month of extraordinary potential across every dimension of your experience. The 12 cosmic blessings outlined here create a comprehensive support system for your natural strengths, while addressing areas that typically challenge your sign. The result is unprecedented harmony between your authentic nature and the universal energies surrounding you, allowing full expression of your unique gifts and accelerated progress on your personal journey. October stands before you as a month of extraordinary celestial convergence, Aries. The cosmic forces have orchestrated a symphony of energies specifically calibrated to your unique astrological signature. Each of the 12 reasons we've explored represents a distinct planetary influence working in perfect harmony with your natural Aries qualities, creating unprecedented opportunities for growth, connection, and manifestation. We began our journey by examining how Mars, your ruling planet, enters your house of partnerships, igniting passionate connections and exciting collaborations that transform your relationship landscape. The rare Venus-Jupiter alignment on the 8th brings unexpected financial windfalls and lucky breaks that enhance your material security and prosperity. The full moon in your sign amplifies your natural confidence, making you irresistible to others and strengthening your authentic self-expression. Mercury's favorable position enhances communication, helping you finally express what's been on your mind with clarity and impact. Saturn ending its retrograde releases career blockages that have held you back since summer, creating forward momentum in your professional life. A powerful cosmic triangle forms between your house of creativity, adventure, and self-expression, creating a harmonious flow between these vital aspects of your experience. Unexpected travel opportunities arise that align perfectly with your adventurous spirit, expanding your horizons both physically and conceptually. Your ruling planet Mars forms a harmonious aspect with Jupiter, expanding your influence and power in ways that benefit both yourself and others in your sphere. The October eclipse activates your zone of transformation, clearing outdated patterns and beliefs that have limited your evolution. A surprise encounter with someone from your past brings closure and healing to unresolved emotional territory. Your physical vitality reaches a peak, giving you unstoppable energy for new projects and initiatives. Finally, the stars align to bring a long-held dream into reality, proving that your famous Aries persistence pays off and validating your intuitive wisdom. These 12 cosmic blessings create a comprehensive support system for your journey in October. While each influence carries its own significance, their convergence during this single month creates a rare opportunity for quantum leaps in every dimension of your life. This isn't merely a favorable period, it's a cosmic invitation to step fully into your Aries potential and claim the experiences, connections, and achievements that align with your authentic path. The Secret of the Zodiac channel exists to provide exactly this type of deeply personalized astrological guidance. Our team of astrologers and cosmic interpreters works tirelessly to decode the celestial patterns affecting each sign, translating complex astronomical movements into practical insights that enhance your daily experience. This dedication to astrological precision and spiritual relevance has created a community of followers who report remarkable alignment between our predictions and their lived experiences. If you found value in these insights about October's potential for Aries, we invite you to become part of this cosmic community by subscribing to the Secret of the Zodiac channel right now. Your subscription ensures you'll receive timely notifications about future predictions and astrological analyses tailored to your sign. Each piece of content we create is designed with the same depth and accuracy demonstrated in this exploration of October's blessings for Aries. We also ask that you engage with this video by leaving a like. This simple action significantly increases its visibility to other Aries individuals who could benefit from these insights. Even more importantly, share your experiences in the comments section. Which of these 12 reasons resonates most strongly with your current situation? What synchronicities have you already noticed as October begins to unfold? Your participation creates a valuable resource for fellow Aries navigating similar cosmic weather. For those who have found particular value in our astrological guidance and wish to support our continued work, we invite you to consider using the Super Thanks feature. This form of financial support helps offset the considerable costs associated with producing daily astrological content of this quality and depth. Your contribution directly enables us to maintain our commitment to providing accurate, timely, and spiritually relevant astrological insights to our growing community. Write Aries Power in the comments if you're ready to harness these 12 cosmic blessings and transform October into your most extraordinary month yet. The stars have created the potential. Your conscious engagement activates the manifestation. We at Secret of the Zodiac are honored to accompany you on this cosmic journey of discovery and empowerment.